Welcome to Live Interactive English. This is Karen.
And I'm Matt. And today we're going to talk about part 1 of 5,000 years of painting lips.
Painting lips. So we're talking about lipsticks, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Because that's what I think of when I think of painting lips. And you know what I brought today?
What did you bring?
Dun, 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 dun. Wow. My makeup case full of my lipsticks. And I would like to share all of them with you.
Wow, looks like a lot of lipstick.
Do you see that? There's my cherry red.
Okay.
And then there is the party color.
Party color.
And that is the nudie nude. And that is the cherry bomb.
Whoa.
And that is the vibrant. Oh, what is that? Oh, vibrant dance? That is really, really cool. They all have really, really cool names. And a little maroon color. And then there's purple. And there is also beige. Wow, look at that.
Wow, so why do you need so many different shades of lipstick?
Because they are in different shades, they make you look different. And I can match them with my outfit.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
So which color would you match with this outfit?
Well, I would say I would look pretty good in this one. You know,
okay.
The little maroon color. Look at this.
I like the cherry bomb. How do you think I would look in a cherry bomb?
Well, I don't know. Let's see.
Okay.
Ta-da! But
That's not bad.
You would probably look good with blue.
With a blue
your
to match, yeah?
Look. And maybe a little bit purplish would be nice too.
Ooh.
Ta-da!
You know what? That looks good. I think I look like I'm ready to go to the party.
I think so too. Well, we're also ready to learn more about lipstick, so let's go.
Let's go.
The famous fashion designer Coco Chanel once said, "If you're sad, add more lipstick and attack." Indeed, lipstick is viewed as a powerful form of self-expression that anyone can wear. It is often associated with successful and confident women, such as Taylor Swift, whose bright lipstick helps define her signature look. However, painting one's lips was not always so egalitarian, nor was it always viewed so positively. At first, lipstick was only for the upper classes. Around 5,000 years ago, wealthy Sumerian women were known to decorate their lips with crushed jewels.
Today we're looking at part 1 of 5,000 years of painting lips. And like we said before, painting lips, we're talking about lipsticks, and I'm so excited.
Wow, I can see that you're excited, and I know you're a big fan of lipsticks.
How about you? Are you also very excited about talking about lipsticks?
I'm trying to get excited. I'm working on it. I'm looking forward to learning some history.
Okay, maybe after today's article you will. Let's dive into today's article. The famous fashion designer Coco Chanel once said, "If you're sad, add more lipstick and attack." Ooh, we all know this famous brand, Coco Chanel, right? You go to the department store, we have so many different kind of brands of makeup, and Coco Chanel is definitely one of the very well-known brands, right?
That's right. Everyone's seen those handbags with the C on the side that to let people know that you can afford Coco Chanel.
So our first vocabulary word is designer. What is a designer and what do they do?
So a designer is someone who designs things. And that means that they decide on the look or appearance of something. And in this case, we're talking about fashion designers. So that means that they decide on the look of clothing. A designer can also design other things, like other products, like cell phones can need a designer, and even buildings need a designer.
Exactly.
So our example sentence for designer: Antonio's uncle was a famous fashion designer.
Ooh, so that means he designs clothes, right?
Maybe it's Antonio Chanel. Maybe it's his uncle.
Maybe. And our next vocabulary word is lipstick. Lipstick is a noun, and it's a kind of makeup that we use for our lips. You know, the ones that we use for our eyes could be called the eyeshadow, and the ones we use for our eyelashes could be called mascara. But the one we use for our lips to make it look like different colors would be called lipstick. In our example sentence, it says, Melissa hates getting lipstick on her teeth. And I really hate that too. It's so embarrassing.
That would be embarrassing. Is lipstick the same one that makes your lips all shiny and look kind of greasy?
No, I think you're talking about lip gloss. They're different.
Okay.
Well, some people apply lip gloss on top of lipstick to make their, lips look a little more glossier and like fuller.
Okay. Whenever I want my lips to look a little more glossy, I just eat some fried chicken. You get a nice little layer of grease to make it shine.
Hey, that's a little bit different, okay?
All right, let's continue on with the article. So it begins with, indeed, lipstick is viewed as a powerful form of self-expression that anyone can wear.
And it is often associated with successful and confident women, such as Taylor Swift, whose bright lipstick helps define her signature look. And that's definitely true because we always know that every time you see Taylor Swift, she always has her bright red lips, right?
That's right. So that means that when we think of Taylor Swift, we can't help but think about bright red lips. And that brings us to our next word, which is to associate. So associate means that something is connected so well with it that when you think of one thing, you cannot help but thinking of the other thing.
That's right.
So in this case, our example sentence, Bill Gates is often associated with computers.
So what you're saying is that when you think of computers, you would automatically think of Bill Gates,
That's
right?
And when you think of Bill Gates, you automatically think of computers.
So when we think of, like lipstick and then it's associated with like, confident and powerful women, that means when we see powerful and, powerful women or they're very wealthy, we think of lipsticks too, right?
That's right.
However, painting one's lips was not always so egalitarian, nor was it always viewed so positively. So what does it mean when they say it wasn't always so egalitarian?
It means it wasn't always for everyone. Egalitarian means it wasn't equal, so not everyone could wear lipstick.
So maybe we're talking about different status in the society. Maybe the upper class, the middle class, maybe not everybody gets to wear lipsticks, right?
That's right. At first, lipstick was only for the upper classes. Around 5,000 years ago, wealthy Sumerian women were known to decorate their lips with crushed jewels.
Wow, crushed jewels.
Well, they were more bedazzling.
Oh, that sounds really, really cool. So that's actually a little bit different than how we're making lipsticks nowadays, right?
That's right. I think that sounds pretty interesting, though, to have jewels all over your lips.
I know. I would love that. Well, it's time to take a short break, and we'll be right back.
All right, see you soon.
See you soon.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。在电视上啊，网络上常常会看到女明星啊、女演员涂着鲜艳的口红，看起来美丽自信，气色又好。那么著名的时尚设计师Coco Chanel 可可香奈儿就曾经说过，如果你难过，就多涂点口红来进攻攻击吧，就好像你碰到什么困境，你来把它反击这样。好，课文写到说，口红呢，它可以是一种强而有力的自我表达形式，它常常会跟成功又有自信的女子联想在一起。那课文就举了 Taylor Swift 当例子，她鲜艳的口红帮忙定义了她的招牌外表。Signature look 就是指招牌外表，其中的 signature 这边是形容词，形容说是体现个体特征的，为什么什么所特有的。好，再来看3个单字 ，designer 表示设计师 ，lipstick 那就是口红、唇膏。Karen 老师这时候还提到 eyeshadow 就是眼影。Eyelash 是眼睫毛，我们常用复数形。那么 mascara 就是睫毛膏的意思，还有 lip gloss 则是指唇蜜。这个唇蜜呢，擦起来会油油亮亮的。我们可以学一个字叫 glossy，G-L-O-S-S-Y，glossy 它是形容光滑的、有光泽的。那么 Matt 老师开玩笑说，那你吃炸鸡嘴巴就会油油亮亮啦。那我们学一下 grease 这个字 ，G-R-E-A-S-E 这个字表示油脂。那它的形容词 greasy 就是形容是油腻的、充满油脂的、油腻腻的那种感觉。好，下一个单词 associate 或是念作 associate， 它是动词，表示联系、联想。我们常常用被动语态 be associated with 加名词来表达使联想到什么，跟什么有关。 好，那现在人人都可以涂口红，不过呢，替嘴唇上色并不是一直都这么平等，也并不是都一直这么被正面的看待。起初呢，口红它只是用于上流阶级。那大约在5000年前，富有的苏美女子她们会用碎宝石来装点嘴唇哦。好 ，Matt 老师这时候用到 bedazzling 这个字 ，bedazzling，bedazzling 它可以表达是耀眼的，或是令人目眩神迷的。而文中他用到 egalitarian 这个形容词来形容是平等主义的，或是主张人人平等的意思。这边一个重点，我们进入文法时间。好，我们来看这个重点是关系代名词 whose 的用法。whose 当所有格关系代名词的时候，后面要先接名词。那么 whose 引导的关系子句是要修饰前面的先行词，这个先行词它可以是人或是事物。假设我们说 the man whose car was stolen， 就是说那名车子被偷的男子。好，那现在当我们先行词是特定明确的对象时 ，whose 引导的关系子句就是要补充说明先行词，那这叫做非限定用法，因为不用限定它的范围。好，那么关系子句呢，必须用逗号跟主要子句隔开。例如 Mount Fuji, whose peak is covered with snow for several months a year, is the tallest mountain in Japan. 富士山是日本最高的山。那我们中间插入一句关系子句来补充说明说，其山顶，它的山顶一年有好几个月被白雪覆盖。好，那我们接着回到课文中。
Later in ancient Egypt, both men and women showed off their high social status by painting their lips with a red mixture that was made with mashed bugs. Lipstick was not in favor everywhere, though. During the Middle Ages in Europe, lipstick was condemned by the Christian Church as being the work of the devil. It gained a brief period of popularity in England during the rule of Queen Elizabeth I, whose painted pale white face and bright red lips inspired a fashion trend. But lipstick soon fell out of favor again, and for centuries it was largely associated with undesirable members of society, such as actors and sex workers.
Welcome back, everyone. We already talked about some interesting facts and history of lipsticks, right?
That's right. There were some interesting things, like that women used to use crushed jewels to put on their lips.
And that sounded really, really cool. I would love to try that.
I think so, too. All right, let's learn some more.
All right.
Later in ancient Egypt, both men and women showed off their high social status by painting their lips with a red mixture that was made with mashed bugs.
Ew! Mashed bugs? I can't do that. Ugh. Crushed jewels sounds much better.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to put up with mashed bugs either. I don't think I'd be able to kiss my girlfriend if she used mashed bugs.
Okay, and let's continue. Lipstick was not in favor everywhere, though. It was not in favor everywhere, though. What does that mean by it wasn't in favor?
It means not everyone liked it. It was what we'd say out of favor, meaning nobody was that interested in it.
So it wasn't really that popular everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, during the Middle Ages in Europe, lipstick was condemned by the Christian Church as being the work of the devil. Really? I didn't know that.
What shade of lipstick do you think the devil likes?
Maybe black or purple. I don't know. Maybe something like dark, right?
Right.
Okay, well, it gained a brief period of popularity in England during the rule of Queen Elizabeth I, whose painted pale white face and bright red lips inspired a fashion trend. Okay, so it gained its popularity afterwards, right? So that means it became more popular afterwards.
Right, it sounds like Queen Elizabeth I was an influencer. She inspired the popularity.
Exactly, and popularity is our next vocabulary word.
That's
and it's a noun.
So this noun, popularity, means a time when everyone likes it. It's well liked. So our example sentence, recently electric cars have grown in popularity.
So that means more and more people like electric cars now.
That's right. It's becoming more and more popular. More and more people like to buy and drive electric cars.
I bet it's because it's environmentally friendly, right?
That's right.
And the next vocabulary word we have is inspire. To inspire, and that is a verb. Inspire means to have an influence on something or to have an effect on something, usually in a positive way, okay, in a good way. So you could say, in our example sentence, a painting inspired the design of Tanya's dress. Okay, wow. So maybe Tanya was looking at this painting and is like, okay, now it's giving me some great ideas. Now I can design my dress.
Yeah, sounds like it would be a very colorful and interesting dress.
Exactly.
But lipstick soon fell out of favor again.
Like you said, in favor means it's popular and out of favor means it's not popular anymore, right?
That's right. So I don't know what happened, became unpopular.
Okay, let's find out.
And for centuries, it was largely associated with undesirable members of society, such as actors and sex workers.
And undesirable is our next vocabulary word. When you say something is undesirable, means it's not wanted, it's not liked, and that is an adjective. So for example, smoking is considered by many to be an undesirable habit, and I can definitely understand why, because all the health effects that it would have on your body, it would make you sick, have disease, so of course it would be considered as an undesirable habit.
That's right, it's undesirable for me as well, but one thing I'm curious about, I wonder why they felt that actors were undesirable members of society.
I have no idea. That's a really good question.
Yeah, I thought, you know, actors are popular. Everyone likes actors.
Yeah, well, I love actors and I love watching movies too, right? So I really don't know. Well, we learned a lot about, you know, the history about lipsticks and then some interesting facts about lipstick. Do you feel like you're a little more interested in lipsticks now?
Yeah, it's sparked my curiosity.
I'm
looking forward to learning some more about lipsticks, and maybe I'll buy some for myself later.
Okay, well, you're in luck because we still have our part 2 coming up next time.
That's great. See you next time.
See you next time.
好，在古埃及，男性、女性都会用捣碎的虫子做成这个红色混合物，涂在嘴唇上面来展示自己的社会地位高。不过呢，并不是在每个地方这个口红都受到欢迎哦。在中世纪欧洲，口红就被基督教会谴责为是魔鬼的杰作。而在伊丽莎白一世统治期间呢，口红在英格兰曾经有短暂流行。女王苍白的脸搭配这个鲜红色的嘴唇，启发了一股时尚潮流。但是口红很快又再度失宠。几个世纪以来，它主要都是跟不受欢迎的这种社会成员有关，像是演员啊，还有性工作者。刚刚 Matt 老师说到，女王是一位 influencer。influence 影响，在后面加上 influencer 就是有影响力的人。那么现在就常用在网络上面来指网红啊，或是网络意见领袖。我们再来看3个单字 ，popularity 它是指流行、普及或是热门、受欢迎程度，它是名词。inspire 这个动词则表示启发、赋予灵感或是激励的意思。undesirable 它是形容不受欢迎的或是令人讨厌的。那这边一个重点，我们进入文法时间。好，我们来看这个重点是 in favor 和 out of favor 的意思。favor 当名词，它表示支持、喜爱。当我们说 in favor， 就可以表达同意啊、赞同、支持或是受到喜爱等等的意思。后面可以接 of something。那如果是 out of favor， 则是反义词。我们常常用 fall out of favor 来表达不再受喜爱或是失宠的意思。我们来造2个例句。Not everyone is in favor of the new policy。不是每个人都支持那项新政策。The app has fallen out of favor with users。那个应用程式已经失宠了，不再受使用者喜爱了。好，那么以上是今天的讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。
The famous fashion designer Coco Chanel once said, "If you're sad, add more lipstick and attack." Indeed, lipstick is viewed as a powerful form of self-expression that anyone can wear. It is often associated with successful and confident women, such as Taylor Swift, whose bright lipstick helps define her signature look. However, painting one's lips was not always so egalitarian, nor was it always viewed so positively. At first, lipstick was only for the upper classes. Around 5,000 years ago, wealthy Sumerian women were known to decorate their lips with crushed jewels. Later in ancient Egypt, both men and women showed off their high social status by painting their lips with a red mixture that was made with mashed bugs. Lipstick was not in favor everywhere, though. During the Middle Ages in Europe, lipstick was condemned by the Christian Church as being the work of the devil. It gained a brief period of popularity in England during the rule of Queen Elizabeth I, whose painted pale white face and bright red lips inspired a fashion trend. But lipstick soon fell out of favor again, and for centuries it was largely associated with undesirable members of society, such as actors and sex workers.
Hi everyone, I'm Stephen.
And I'm Jamie.
We're going to play a game called Word Drop, where each of us has 3 words or phrases on these cards that we have not looked at yet, and we're going to try to work it into a conversation as casually as possible. Are you ready? All right. So I always believed in Santa Claus, because he does exist, yes. But one day, when I was a kid, my brother and I were so excited about Santa Claus that we put out a glass of milk and a plate of cookies, and then we were like, okay, Santa Claus is gonna come and eat the cookies and drink the milk. So then we went to sleep. The next morning on Christmas Day, we go downstairs, and then we're like, the cookies are gone, the cookies are gone, Santa came! And then we looked on the glass of milk, and there was lipstick on the glass of milk.
Oh. That must have been really confusing.
I don't know what that means.
It must have been so confusing as a kid. Yeah. But I do think it's really the whole Santa Claus, like the story of Santa Claus, I think it's very exciting and it makes Christmas that much more magical and wonderful, at least for me and probably for a lot of other people. And I think the reason the legend continues is because it inspires people.
I like stories that are inspiring. Well, I guess the story of Santa Claus is quite inspiring. Just the fact that he's like, all these kids need gifts. And then he's like, elves, make the gifts, you know? And like they're all like in the whole year. And then obviously every kid hopes that they get a present. But supposedly if you're not a good kid, you'll get a piece of coal. And I feel like that's really undesirable.
That is undesirable. I don't think any kid wants to have coal for Christmas, right? So that's why the kids try to be on their best behavior. And something that's interesting about Santa Claus, I think, is that he always wears the same red suit, right? With the hat and like the big black boots, and he's just like, ho, ho, ho. And I remember thinking that when I was a kid, does he not have any other clothes? I remember thinking maybe he needs to hire a designer.
Oh yeah, that would be pretty nice, because I feel like just wearing the same outfit the whole year, like he probably would smell really bad, especially when he's traveling all over the world, right? So like, you know, what if you wake up in the middle of the night and you smell Santa Claus? You're like, oh my God, that is really bad. And I really would not want to associate bad smells with Santa Claus.
Yeah, I think so too. I think ideally Santa should be a jolly, friendly person that we look forward to seeing, not somebody we're hoping to avoid because he smells so bad. So I think luckily most of us really enjoy the tale of Santa Claus, and we enjoy putting out cookies and milk like you and your brother did. And I think all around the world, in not every country, not everybody, but in many countries and many people, Santa still enjoys great popularity among the people.
I love Christmas.
Me too. See you next time!